Another one is February 20th. Last night was good. Did a contest, solved all four problems. The second time, and I solved all of them in about 1 hour with two wrong attempts. So the total time is 1 hour 10 minutes. The penalty for each wrong submission is 5 minutes, and I ranked about 500 something, 590 something, which is I think it's the best. It's the best ranking I've ever got. So it's good, but the problem is, I feel it's on the easy side, especially the last one, and was able to hit the right direction the first shot, so I can get it done. But I'm gonna take a look at the problem again today and check how other people solve it and see if they have any better solution. So let's first solve today's problem. Remove covered intervals. There's a problem we solved back in 2020, October the 4th. Oh, October the 4th. Okay, what is this? Given an array of integers, where intervals I represent the interval. Remove all intervals that are covered by another interval in the list. The interval AB is covered by the interval CD if and only if C is smaller or equal to A, and B is smaller or equal to D. Hold on. AB is covered by CD if and only if C is smaller or equal to A. Okay, I agree with that. And B is smaller or equal to D. B is smaller or equal. Okay, so that's covered. So what we want to do is to remove all intervals that are covered by another one. So we want to remove the smaller ones, right? I want to remove smaller ones. Return the number of remaining intervals. So I have 1, 4, 3, 6, they do not cover, but 2, 8. 2, 8 cover 3, 6. So 3, 6 is removed. We have 2 left. 1, 4, and 2, 3. 1, 4 covering 2, 3. All the given intervals are unique. Okay. All right. Interval problem, most likely, is going to be sort based on either the start or the end. Let's sort based on the start. So I have 1, 4, right, and 2, 8 based on start. 2, 8, and 3, 6. Right. So for the first interval and the second interval coming in, if the start of the second interval, because we sorted it, right, increasing, if the second one is larger than the first one, then the first one we cannot remove, right? We just keep going. And oh, actually no, what I'm doing, man. If the second one, yeah, because we sort based on the start, so the start will always be according to the requirement, right? Because the new one will always be larger than the previous one. So the new one cannot cover the previous one, right? So the next one cannot cover the previous one, but the previous one might cover the next one. So every time we just check if the previous one is covering the current one. How do we check? We check on the right hand side, right? So the right hand side, if it's bigger than the previous one, the right hand side, then it stays, right? Then it stays, and we're gonna update to this. This will be the biggest, right? It will be the biggest. And the new one comes in. If the right hand side is smaller, then that one gets removed. Then we're keeping this, which means we just need 2 pointers.
I already received the tax.
Wow, that's awesome. The full amount? Wonderful. I need to do it too. That was fast. Alright, I think I have a solution. Let's try. Alright, so we want, we first gonna do intervals dot sort. Alright, we're gonna sort it first, and then we say I want to go at 1 by 1, and interval can be 1 or 2. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can just say remove, right, equals 0. And then ij equal to 0, j will be 1. I'm going to say while j is smaller than, yeah, let's also call it, let's call it here, n is equal to len intervals, right? So if j is smaller than n, right? J is smaller than n, and we're going to check for j. We say if intervals j, we compare the right, so it's 1, right? If this is smaller or equal to intervals I 1, right? That just means this thing. Right, so if the current one is smaller or equal to the previous one, then the current one gets covered. Then we're gonna do remove plus equal 1. And we don't change I. Else means the interval, the current interval, the right side is larger than the previous interval, the right side. So if that happens, then we simply say I'm going to change I need to equal to j, and j will be always plus equal 1. Well, now you look at this, well, I might as well just do for j in range from 1 to n, right? J has to go plus equal 1 anyway. And we don't have to do this, we just need to set I equal to 0. Now we do this, remove plus equal 1, otherwise I equal to j. So keep going, keep going, keep going. It's larger, and then what do we return? Return n minus remove. Okay. All right, let's check this. 2. And this return 1. And this is intervals. Remove covered intervals. Okay, this one passed my test. Here, let's throw in a couple more. What are we thinking? Like, because it says it can handle 1, right? Interval length of 1, so we throw in a 1. Try it. All right, submit. Oh, wrong answer. That is very unexpected. Okay, let's see this one. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 4. Ooh, I see. 1, 2, 1, 4, and 3, 4. That should return 1. How much did I return? I returned 2. I think I need to sort it again. It should be 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, and 1, 4. I did not remove 1, 2. I see. So key equals lambda. Lambda interval, right? And return interval 0 and interval 1. Follows keyword argument. I think it should be this, right? This tells us we sort based on this first, and then it should actually be based on minus this. because we want the largest one go first. All right, small and it should be like this. Yeah. And you sort. Basically, it says if the two have the same start, and I want the larger interval to go front, which means it's minus. All right, try this one. Yeah. Wow, look at this. 597 days. We're getting close to 600 days. Okay, I need to check on this one. And that's the previous solution. Yeah, it was just a little bit too fast. I didn't realize the trick. 1288. We sort the intervals first, but the key is to first sort based on the left range and left range increasingly, and if the left range is the same, we sort based on the right range decreasingly. This makes sure that if multiple intervals have the same left range, the biggest range always gets visited first. I'll log in. 100 milliseconds. I think it's the 81% range. That was pretty good, actually. Okay, this is the solution I had in the past. A sort. Oh, I used exactly the same language. Wow. Result. Over. I say S and E. What does over E mean? Let's see. This means we are not we're not removing the current E. I think the over E is the starting position, is the previous longest range. So if it's smaller equal to, then we have to remove. But if it's larger than, then we don't remove and then record the new over E, which is the same here. I record the remove. Right? So if it's smaller and it's bigger, but it is right. We don't care about the left, so I don't have to go I and J. I can just check this one. But it's fine. 32 test cases. I think it's the same. "34 test cases, so it's a little bit more than before. So yeah, it's the same. All right, so let's call this. Did pretty well on this one. Oh, we did error once, but that's okay. All right, let's go back to this one. This one is from the contest. I solved it. So basically, it says you need to find a pair in a given numbers and find the number of pairs, ij, right? So number of pairs whose product is divisible by this value. So the idea, eventually I landed up, is get a GCD of everyone, right? So I got a GCD of every value with k and produce a counter whose key is the GCD value. And I specifically did not include the GCDs k or 1 because they can be considered separately. And then for everybody else, that's why I had error. I have like 2 errors. Is because for everybody else, what we need is to loop through all the factors. I loop through all the factors and count, right? And I made a count. And let's see how slow is the solution. And then of course I want to see how the smart people do this one. It's 2183. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Count GCDs. Yeah, I kept seeing people saying that they got stuck on this. I never got stuck on this. I think I just got lucky on this one. A number with factor I from a pair with a number factor j if this device can show that this when GCD times this. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Right? That's exactly what we're doing. So count GCD. Take count of each GCD we encounter so far in a map. For each number, check its GCD against all previous GCDs. So we compute a GCD, and gosh, what is this? GCD is this times this divided by this if this GCD n and k. So I got the GCD I, and oh, okay. I think I know what this means. Oh, okay. I was going to say C++ looks like just garbage, and then it's not. It's actually quite. It's intuitive. Okay, I see. I see. You just have to change my mind. So we get a GCD. This is a key and a count from this. So for every one coming in, I'm counting something has been done before. So this is how they avoid. That's how they avoid double counting, right? So we do this inside GCD, and it will be if it's good, right? Then I'll add count of this because I'm looking at the current value, right? I'm looking at the current. So for this value, for this n, how many values in the previous, for all the GCDs in the previous, can multiply me be divisible by k, right? And after that, I do this plus plus. That makes sense. So this is all factors of k. Why is this one better? This one basically just get all the factors, right? Yeah, and then if it's equal to 0, push back. That is the count. And if this divided this is not equal to I, then we push back this one as well. So we only go half. SQRTK. And so we do this. So we don't have to go GCD. We do still have to go GCD though. So what's the improvement? We still have to go GCD. And then we have to go through all the factors. And this is to go through all this. Is it because of the, I don't know, because of the map? The hash map is slower than the vector pairs. If GCD and K is equal to, so it goes through factor one by one, right? And then we just update this. Max number of divisors if any n digit matters. Ah, wow. So we are doing it the right way, but apparently there are, how should I say it? I get all the GCD first, and I avoid doing a K because I want to do the K at the end. But I can actually write. Let's write another one. Just it's not simpler, but less verbose, right? Same idea, same GCD idea, but less verbose. So we should have a counter. I like to do a counter. Right, we still have a counter for any nums. We can say GCD1. Say G1 equals to math.gcd and then K, right? Then what? Then we need to go through for G2 and count in counter.items. And if G1 times G2, I just have this G1 times G2. Well, of course, if, wait, hold on. Do we have to consider this the same? Actually, no, we don't have to, because I can just say if G1 times G2, right? If G1 times G2 mod K is equal to 0, I can divide. Then, yeah, we can have a result here. That's how I say result plus equal to this. No. To something if 0, if it's thus, else be count. And return rest. Let's see. Fail, fail, fail. What the heck? Oh, because I didn't. We have to count g1 plus equal 1. That was good. It's easy enough. But yeah, we are doing it the right way, right? We're doing it the right way. But this is like incrementally. This is I first figure out everything, and then I trying to do it step by step. This is stupid. I just want to submit it again. I was to submit here. Oh, shouldn't we reference? Yeah, we should do a reference. I might as well just do it over there, right? Count GCD. Yeah, I feel this one's easier. I don't know. Maybe this means something has changed. I don't think so, but I hope. Wait, hold on. It is called pairs. What the heck? I think something is wrong in the. Can I submit? Wait, hold on. So wait, we have to do count pairs now? Yeah, that was a bug. That was a bug from last time. Ah, yeah. Now I become count pair. It was wrong yesterday. Ooh, what the heck? Now it's 3,000. Yesterday was 900. Did it increase the number of test cases? That might be. Let's see. This was 115 test cases. We do the same number of, well, I mean, for one thing, we did avoid 115 test cases. 115. No, I think it's because I avoided the K, right? So I did do, we'll have to do GCD for everyone, but this one, for each one, I have to go through. For each one, I have to go through. So this one is slower. For this, it's faster because this, like, we have to go through this for every single value. But this is faster because we're not counting every single value. We use multiply. We use this. And I want to make it even faster. I do the K count, right? The K count, the equals K, I do it separately. So I don't have to go inside. But actually, I think this is not going to change too much. Well, it does. I don't have to go through this thing. But I sorted it, so K will be the last one, so it won't even go through this. Huh. Anyway, so this will pass. Alrighty, that will be it. I'll see you guys tonight for, yeah, we need to go back to normal schedule. Adios.